Well, good morning, folks. I started out the video yesterday, and that we was working on Josh's truck, and I meant to get it going when Josh was here and kind of show you what we did on putting it back together. But I just got busy and forgot to get you set up. So anyway, I'll bring you up to date here real quick. We went ahead and what we did with went ahead and like I said, I pulled that little screen out and underneath that sending unit and stuff, and we cleaned the sludge and stuff out of the oil pan, got everything all cleaned up and everything, and then we went to put it back together. And main concern was to see if it eliminated the problem of not showing any oil pressure on there before we put the front rear end and back end, hook it all back up, and of course the steering linkage, power steering linkage stuff that we had to drop down to get the oil pan actually out. So anyway, so we went ahead and got that and put new oil in it. Since we was gonna didn't really want to put the high dollar oil in it right now. It didn't make any sense till we actually seen if it actually had oil pressure or not. So had Josh stop and he picked up just some cheap old Walmart oil there, right there, and because basically as sludged up as that engine was and everything, it was wanted to run it a while with that oil and then drain it, and I'd say I'd probably do that a couple times, run it probably 500,000 miles or whatever, drain that out, do it again, 500,000 miles, drain it out, and then put the good stuff in, and that would really good flush on that engine and stuff. So let's see, show you what we ended up here with. Kind of tight in here, so these runner boards, we started her up. Can you see there? And looky there. So that was a good sign. We give him a high five, Josh. High five. Good. That took care of the problem and stuff. So does have the issues and stuff that we're going to have to. We took it further down the road, took it, and everything else seemed good on it. And so what we come to the conclusion was at the auction, this used to be the owner's boy's truck. He bought it for him and stuff, and there's a story behind that, but I don't really want to tell what the dad actually said about it, but he was a little upset. But they, Josh, like I said on the earlier video, Josh had records that it was down at an auto repair shop and stuff, and we suspected that it had an oil pressure issue, and the shop, not going to mention the name, basically it said in there they replaced the sending unit. This is a brand new sending unit, but the one I took out of it looked like brand new. So I'm thinking what happened, I think I told you before that that shop did not pull this screen. And like I said, you know, that thing is plugged on the bottom. And so what he did is just put the new sending unit in, and it didn't eliminate the problem. So I think at last minute, that's when they threw this truck in on the auction, and decided that, well, just going to go ahead and throw it in the auction. And like I said before, I was a little upset because usually at an auction they have the keys in it where potential people interested in it, they can start it and move it forward, backwards, check the gauges, you know, oil pressure and this and that and that and this. Well, they didn't do that. And the auctioneer had his guy, when it come up to sale, had his guy get in it and of course started it up and moved it forward, moved it back, but never once said, which I told the auctioneer I was a little upset about that it wasn't showing no oil pressure. So that was a little dishonest. They knew it. They didn't say anything about it. So, but I know what these things are running, and it's a 2012 model, and it's a Silverado, which is the top brand, and she looked pretty good. It's got good paint, and for the amount of money, $4,500, it's not a bad buy. Josh said that he's seen one listed, had high mileage on it, like this one here, and the guys want $17,000 for it. So I told Josh, you're not going to find anything with four-wheel drive that looks this nice, and for $4,500. So anyway, you could afford to put some money in it. That's the way I look at it. You could afford to put some money in it and still have a good truck. What we did find out is I pulled a plug out of the rear end back here, and there was some metal on it. So Josh and I, we went ahead and pulled that cover off the rear end and drained it and got to looking in there, and the pinion gear is actually shot, so it needs rebuilt. Looks like that rear end had tags on it, not a tag, but writing on it like it'd been in a salvage yard. So I'm going to check tomorrow. I checked last night. I can get the whole rebuilt kit, ring, pinion, bearings, spider gears, whole works for $500. So be nothing to pull those axles out, pull that out there and put new bearings in it, seal, and it'd be done. But I'm going to call salvage yard tomorrow and just see what they charge. If there's a low mileage, a complete rear end in there, if that would be the best bet. So so that'd be it with that. And we noticed when we took it for a test drive that it sounded like metal to metal up here on the brakes. And of course, on the other video I took, that the CV joints, drive shafts are shot, and I went ahead and ordered those new last night. They should be coming in. So probably tomorrow I'll go ahead and get this back up, actually pull that wheel off and see actually what we need on that. We'll probably go ahead and order in whatever it needs right there, and then I'll probably save that on another video. I promise I'll get you going and show you what we do. And wait till the next time Josh comes down, and instead of me just having to do it. I think he gets a lot of excitement out of working together and stuff. So I'll go ahead and get the necessary parts here, what we need. And he's wanting to go with stock wheels and tires around it, so I've been kind of looking for a set of those. So get it more or less back stock and get rid of those things that's on there. And little TLC, I like that there I think will buff out most of it. We took that strip off there. He's going to go ahead and try to clean it off and just leave them off. And it's a little funny is those there kind of like a rubbery thing. And this one over on this other door, Josh noticed that it's plastic. So evidently they have changed that one. So I know you can get them online, and I wouldn't mind those plastic ones because they look pretty good. So I told Josh, if you can't cut that cleaned off or just leave them off, I would go ahead and get a set of those like this one here and put on it. And the owner said that his boy somehow jackknifed the trailer. I don't know if he's backing in or what, but got that side of the bed and this side of the bed. Now, now how he did that, I don't know. Maybe he had a couple of cocktails or something, but you can get that a new bed takeoff. A lot of people buy these things. Salvage yards usually have them around for people who've bought the truck and they wanted a flat bed put on there and took the bed off. You can buy them pretty cheap and do that way. But you know, of course, this has been in pretty good right here. Told Josh to just leave it alone. Doesn't really show up that bad, so it's up to him whatever he wants to do with it. So anyway, that's what the plan's there. My shop's a mess, so we'll get tools thrown everywhere. And normally I don't do that. Normally I pull a socket out, use what I need. When I need another one, I usually go back and put that socket back or whatever and get what I need and then do it that way. At my older age, I guess, I just kind of throw tools. So then while you're working on something, then, well, where did I lay that down at? So I need to get back the way I used to do it. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get these out. And today's Sunday. Normally I don't do anything on Sunday, but as far as cleaning up the shop and putting my tools, cleaning them up and putting them back where they go, call that, like Dad said, not working on Sunday, I'm piddling. So that's a piddle job. I'm really pleased with my lift. I mean, tell you that that was well worth the money, really. Didn't think I could see that I'm going to be using that a lot. So, like tomorrow, I'll probably put that back under there, raise that up, and you'd be able to sit on my little seat creeper there and pull that stuff off, or take it up to my height here, and then I can actually see what all I need in there and stuff. So it sure beats going around on a creeper. And I found out that once I get on the floor on a creeper, I gotta turn over on all fours to get up off the floor. And so, and the next project is, you know, which is going to tie up the hoist a lot. Once I get kind of Josh's truck, we need to get it done so we don't need the hoist. And then I need to get this girl here on there and go ahead and remove that cab and the body off that frame. And then you can see the frame, it's ready to go. So once I get that cab off there and stuff and roll that frame out from under it, then I'll be going to work on taking the stuff off that frame that I need, like brake lines and whatever, and put on the donor frame that's going to be, that I've got all set ready to go under this cab. So I'm going to probably stay on it because all the time that I'll be working on that, this will be taking up my hoist and my lift and stuff. So then I can set that down there and get that ready. My guy at the body shop, he's all ready to get those as far as paint, get those doors there put on, because those doors over there on the other side, you know, where it was side swiped before. You can see up through there, kind of got a ripple in there. It'd be hard to fix. So anyway, I think, well, that'll bring us up to date for right now. So like I say, my place is a mess. Been thinking about Miss Virginia here. Really, my wife's ex-mother-in-law bought that for her because she was really needing one. And I thought about keeping it and stuff till get where I have to trade in my Harleys or something and go to that or have one. And the kind of sentimental thing kind of means a lot to me, because when I brought that to her, she was like a kid in a candy store. She was really so thankful, and it meant a lot to me. But keeping it covered up over there and stuff, and I know in the shop here it's drawing moisture and stuff in there, which is not good. So, and I was thinking this morning, I said, you know, there's a lot of people out there that need that thing and needs it now. So I might go ahead and list that and get that for somebody who can use it right now. So that's not able to go get a nice one like that. So that's probably what I'll do. All right, well, I'm going to sign off here for now and go to work and cleaning up shop here a little bit. It's a lot cooler today. And we'll just go from there. All right, we'll talk to you later. See ya.